Shabbat Shalom. It's good to see all of you. I am hearing an echo, and I know why. I have a computer in front of me so that I can see you on Zoom. As many of you know, each Shabbat we encourage you to go into gallery view to see the members of our community. And I am doing the same because it's really good to see all of you. I actually see some people who just came from yoga. We had over 100 screens on yoga this morning. It's good to see you. I see people coming in from near and far, even on my screen, Jonah and Jake and Liz and Leah and people coming from all over. It's great to see you, from Florida to California to Colorado to DC to Maine to Massachusetts. Here we are. Our Zoom custom has been over these many months, since we can't unmute ourselves all at the same time, a heart tap just to say hello and Shabbat Shalom. So if we can say Shabbat Shalom to our neighbors, or you can do a Brady Bunch move and just wave up, down, to the right and to the left. But it's good to see you. Let's begin together in song with Noah Cantor-Zell. So before we begin, I just want to say we're coming in from 3 different links, but hopefully everyone can hear and see us. I'm in the sanctuary on the Bima alongside Noah Aronson and Cantor-Zell. Just like last night, there's room for the 3 of us because our reentry committee and our administrative team have constructed these amazing pieces and boxes of plexiglass to ensure our safety. And so the 3 of us are in the sanctuary. There are no chairs, just cameras, so it's really good to see all of you. And then Rabbi Sapphire, who's taking extra precautions, is in her office. Rabbi Sherman right now is leading our Yaldenu service in our Beit Midrash as we speak, along with our rabbinic intern, Ryan Lesner. And so we have a full day to really greet the new year, to celebrate the work of creation, something that I feel like I especially need after some very difficult months. And so it's good to see you. Let's continue in song. Amen. Amen. Oh, amen. Hayom tamseinu amen. Oh, amen. So we have already centered ourselves by placing our talit on, and I see many of you on the screen are already wearing a talit. But if you have not yet done so and have one at home, I invite you to find it now, even if it's in a drawer upstairs or in another room. You can gather that talit, and then together we're going to say the prayer so that we can robe ourselves in the light of the morning on this truly beautiful day. In fact, we don't have the lights on here in the sanctuary, just the natural light is streaming in. So if you have a talis, if you'll join with me in the blessing, and if you have a prayer book in front of you or an ebook, the flip book, we are now on page 106. And the prayer is, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehitatef batzitzit. Noah singing, Barchi nafshi. Blessing, thanking God for the splendor of creation that we cloak ourselves in.
גדלת מאוד, גדלת מאוד. והדר לבשת, והדר לבשת, אותה כסלמה, נותן שמים קריאה. ברכי נפשי את אדוני, אדוני אלוהי, גדלת מאוד, גדלת מאוד, גדלת מאוד, גדלת מאוד, גדלת מאוד, גדלת מאוד.
And so we live in such uncertain times. I think about this mask that I'm holding, a continual reminder of the frailty of life as this invisible plague surrounds us all around the world. As I look at pictures, whether we think of those in Jerusalem now in quarantine, or people in India, Japan, all throughout the world, we're reminded that in order to greet the new day, so much needs to go right inside. And with a deep sense of gratitude, perhaps more this year than in the past, we continue with the morning blessing, Asher Yatzar, thanking God for the intricacies. Just everything needs to go right simply to wake up and greet a new day. Page 120.
Try that with me at home. Twice more. I thank you for my life, body and soul. Help me realize I'm beautiful and whole. I am perfect the way I am, and a little broken too. I will live each day as a gift I give to you. Feel ourselves waking up. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofeh chol basar, umafli lasos.
Oh, so beautiful. Oh, so holy.
Baruch atah Adonai, Rofeh chol basar, umafli lasos.
My God, my
Cantor Zell, we've been blessed with beautiful music. Will you introduce our next piece?
I was actually just going to say the same thing, Rabbi. I feel so blessed not just to be surrounded by incredible musicianship in this very room, but we are all so blessed to have incredible musicianship throughout our entire community, and this extends certainly to our youth. And so with great pleasure, I would like to introduce our next prayer as led by Alex and Talia Bloom, Elohai Neshama.
Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Shenatata bi tehorahi.
So before we continue with the Baruch Hu, the call to worship, I just want to once again welcome you. We have divided the service into 3 parts this year to give everyone a break on Zoom, finding that Zoom can be a tiring medium. So we begin with our morning blessings, and we hope to take a nice break in between, and then at 10 o'clock continue with our Torah service and our Haftarah. And then at 11, hear our High Holy Day liturgy. But before we formally begin with Baruch Hu, I just want to remind us, as I did last night, let's be gentle on ourselves, especially gentle this year. And even more so, let's be gentle on others. I hope you'll find a comfortable place in your home, but not too comfortable, where you can sit and listen and reflect and do the hard work at hand, which is to greet the new year with gratitude and hope. A lot has changed this year. We know that. But our people's mission has not, and that is to do justly, to love mercy, to walk humbly with God. And so if you're able to rise, we invite you to do so now for Baruch Hu. And if you're following along in our prayer book, you can find these words on page 142.
Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la.
And we respond together as one.
Baruch Adonai, Hamevorach Leolam Vaed.
And on these high holy days, let us continue to stand for the words of Shema. Listen, O Israel, God is one, God is all, God is everywhere.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Ya Elai, Ya Elai, Ya
And let's be seated as we continue with the Shema as Rabbi Sapphire leads us.
The Shema continues with the Ve'ahavta. I invite you to join me on page 152, 153. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Emet. So last night we discussed the 4 questions that God asks in heaven. The first 3 are contained within the V'ahavta. Did you study daily? Did you care for your family? Did you do your business with integrity? And then the 4th question you may remember is, did you live your life with hope? And hope defines the Jewish people, that even in the deepest moments of chaos and uncertainty can come beauty and creation. Mi Chamocha is that song of hope. And so, Cantor Zell,
It is with great pride that I introduce our next moment, our adult choir, which we've been missing the sounds of this year. We've learned it's not safe to sing together, and so we found a way to hear the harmonies of our amazing choir. I see many of whom are joining us on this Zoom this morning. And so when listening and when seeing our choir, I ask you to hold these sounds and these harmonies in your heart, and perhaps to pray along with us these words of Mi Chamocha, which can be found in your Machzor on page 164.
if you're able at home, please rise as we continue with Tefillah. Adonai Svatai Tiftach, O God, open up our hearts that we can be open to the beauty of this moment. If you're following along in our prayer book, we're on page 166.
Adonai Svatai Tiftach Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Yana lai lai lai, yana lai lai lai, yana lai lai lai, yana lai lai lai, yana lai.
חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו
זוכרנו לחיים, מלך חפץ בחיים, וכותבנו בספר החיים, למענך אלוהים חיים.
מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד הטב. מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים רופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה. מי כמוך אל הרחמים, זוכר את ייסוריו, לחיים ורחמים, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל.
So there are unexpected blessings on Zoom. I actually see it on my screen when you see a former confirmand and youth grouper feeding his baby during the tefillah of Rosh Hashana. That's a blessing. So Gary, it's good to see you on Zoom. Let us take time now to think of 7 things for which we're grateful, blessings in our life, and then we'll come back together with Sim Shalom, a prayer for peace.
If you are following along at home, we are on page 216, Sim Shalom. Sim Shalom, Tova uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova uvracha. Please join. Sim Shalom, Tova
חן וחסד ורחמים.
חן וחסד ורחמים, שים שלום, טובה וברכה. שים שלום, טובה וברכה. עלינו ועל כל ישראל. עלינו ועל כל ישראל. עמך שים שלום.
שים שלום, טובה וברכה. שים שלום, טובה וברכה. טובה וברכה. טובה
Before we begin our concluding prayer, just a couple of things. One, we are going to begin at 10 o'clock our Torah and Haftarah service. Two, you can find resources that hopefully you've received the links to in the basket or on our website. For instance, there is a Tashlich podcast that has been prepared. It's really extraordinary. I invite you to listen. Tashlich is a Rosh Hashana ritual where we symbolically cast our sins into the waters, and we invite you to do that individually somewhere by the Charles. You'll also find a recording of wake-up music provided by Cantor Suffren, Cantor Zell, and Noah Aronson, and our musicians. Finally, I just want to say, the head of Harvard Divinity School, Krister Stendhal, once taught me something called holy envy. Holy envy he described as when you are envious of something that you've seen from another tradition, but you don't appropriate it as your own. You just admire it from afar. And he would encourage us to experience holy envy. And so when I have some free time, I like to go to churches that I've been told have an extraordinary musical experience. So I forget, Noah, did I drag you to that one in Union Square or the Village?
Yes, we went to several of them together.
So this was a small theater with some great rock music. And then right in the middle of the service, you may remember this, they came out with trays of milk and cookies. Now, in Judaism, we're told not to eat or drink in the sanctuary. It's distracting. But boy, did I have holy envy that you could eat milk and cookies in the middle of services. So guess what is going to happen this year, everyone? You have 15 minutes to eat milk and cookies or take a walk or enjoy the beauty of the day. But we invite you, after we join together and let there be love, to take a 15-minute break, and then we'll return again right here on Zoom for our Torah and Haftarah. Let's join with the Cantor and Noah.
If you remember the hand motions from last night, we encourage you to do them at home so we can see us joining together as one community.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
Boker Tov, good morning. Shana Tova. We'll see you at 10 o'clock.